Good morning, student. Myself, Priya Phule. Today's topic is animals and human beings. Yes, this is the today's topic: animals and human beings. Yes, animals is the living thing or non-living thing. Yes, we've already discussed animals and humans are the living things. Means animals and humans are the living things. They are reproduce, they require food, water. Yes, means they are the living things. For animals and human beings are the living things. Okay. What is the characteristic of animals and what is the characteristic of human beings? Okay. Yes. What is the characteristic of animal and what is the characteristic of human beings? Okay, we will discuss here. See, characteristic of animals. What is the characteristic of animals? Yes, first character is animals and birds can move from one place to another place for searching food and shelter. Yes, animals are moved from one place to the another place for what? For searching the food and shelter. Means birds can fly with the help of wings. Yes, birds can fly with the help of wings. And animal, most of the animal can move. Yes, with the help of their legs. Means most of the animal use four legs to move from one place to the another place. Means most important characteristic of animals is animals and birds can move one place to the another place in searching of food. Yes, this is the first character. And the second character is some animals live in their natural environment or some animals make their own home. Okay? Yes, some animals live in their natural environment and some animals make their own home. Like lion. Yes, where lion is living? Yes, where ant is living, rat is living. Yes, yes. See, and in this picture, animals and birds home. Like birds live in the nest, hen live in coop, and dog in dog house. This is called kennel. Yes. And what about the other animal? Yes, lion live in a den. Yes, lion live in a den. Like this, rat live in a hole. Okay. See in this picture, next third picture, an ant live in a ant hill. A pig live in a pig. Yes, bees live in a bee hive. And a bird live in the nest. Yes, this is the houses of animal. Means some animals are live in their natural environment or some animals make their own home. This is the second characteristic of, yes, this is the second characteristic of animals. And what about the third and next characteristic of, yes, next characteristic, animals eat. Yes, animal eat. Yes, what is mean by herbivorous? What is mean by omnivorous? And what is mean by carnivorous? You know what is mean by herbivorous? What is mean by omnivorous? And what is mean by carnivorous? Yes, we will see one by one. Yes, what is mean by herbivorous? Yes, those animals eat only plants. It's called as herbivorous animal. Those animals eat only plants. They are called as a herbivorous animal. They may be eat different parts of the plant. Yes, they may be eat different parts of the plants. They may eat root, leaves, fruit, and other juices of flowers. Yes, like example of herbivorous animal. Yes, example of herbivorous animal is cow, buffalo, rabbit, deer, giraffe are the example of herbivorous animal. Yes, cow, buffalo, rabbit, giraffe is the example of herbivorous animal. Yes, these animal do not eat flesh. Yes, herbivorous animal only eat plants. They do not eat flesh. Yes, it's called as a herbivorous animal. Yes, then next is the Yes, next is the omnivorous animal. What is mean by omnivorous? Yes, what is mean by omnivorous and what is mean by carnivorous? Okay, we will see first carnivorous. What is mean by carnivorous? Those animals eat the flesh of other animal. Yes, those animals eat the flesh of other animals. It's called as a carnivorous animal. They are hunter. They have sharp teeth to bite and tear the flesh of, yes, flesh. Okay, they have sharp teeth. Yes, some birds are also carnivorous. Not only animals, birds are, a bird is also, some birds are also carnivorous. Okay, example of carnivorous animal is lion, tiger, eagle, wolf, cheetah are the example of carnivorous animal. Carnivorous animal means those animal eat the flesh of other animal. It's called as a carnivorous animal. Like lion, tiger, cheetah, wolf are the carnivorous animal. Okay, this is called as carnivorous. And what is mean by omnivorous? Okay, we will say about the herbivores and carnivores. And what is meant by omnivorous? Yes, those animals eat both plants and flesh of other animals is called as a omnivorous animal. Those animals eat both plant and flesh of other animal is called as a omnivorous animal. They have sharp, strong teeth. Yes, they also have sharp and strong teeth. Many birds are omnivorous. Eat meat and vegetables. They are the omnivorous too. Like example of omnivorous, bear, dog, cat, crow are the omnivorous. Yes. Example of omnivorous, dog, cat, crow are the omnivorous animals. And what is about the human beings? Yes, human beings also eat both flesh and plants means human beings are the omnivores. Okay, and the next characteristic is animal communicate with each other by making different sound. Yes, animal communicate with each other by making different sounds. Yes, like frog sound. Frog sound is a frog. And what this is the picture of some birds are communicate each other. Okay, yes, frog birds are creeps. Yes, lion are roar. Yes, lion communicate or lion making sound is a roar. Okay, parrot can talk like yes, parrot is talk. Yes, parrot is a talk. Yes. Yes, lion is a roar. Means animals communicate with each other by making different sound. Okay, this is the main characteristic. And next is the cold-blooded and warm-blooded. What is mean by cold-blooded and what is mean by warm-blooded? Okay, first warm-blooded. Yes, some animal cannot. Yes, some animal cannot change their body temperature to suit the temperature of the surrounding. Yes, some animals cannot change their body temperature to suit the temperature of the surrounding. Those animals are called as a warm-blooded animal. Yes, some animals cannot change their body temperature to suit the temperature of their surrounding. They are called as a warm-blooded animal. And what is the example of warm-blooded animal is bird, lion, tiger are the example of warm-blooded animal. And what is the cold-blooded animal? Some animal can change their body temperature to the surrounding. Yes, some animal can change their body temperature to the surrounding is called as a cold-blooded animal. Some animal can change their body temperature to that of the surrounding is called as a cold-blooded animal. For example, yes, snake, frog, fish are the insect are the cold-blooded animal. Yes, see in this picture cold-blooded animal and warm-blooded animal. In left side these are the cold-blooded and in right side those animal are the warm-blooded. Okay, see frog, crocodile, fish are the cold-blooded, and warm-blooded bird, human beings, deer, dog, lion, cow, monkey are the warm-blooded animal. This is the all about the cold-blooded and warm-blooded animal. And the next is the insect. What is mean by insect? Yes, what is mean by insect? क्या होते हैं insect? Yes, what is mean by insects? Yes, insects. Those animals that have a 6 legs are called as an insect. Animal that have a 6 legs are called as an insect. Means those animals having a 6 legs are called as an insect. For example, dragonfly, grasshopper, ant, mosquito, butterfly, bee, moth, beetle, ladybug are the example of insect. Example of our insect is ladybug, dragonfly, grasshopper, ant, mosquito, butterfly, beetle, moth and bee are the example of insect. All these insect having a 6 legs. Insect having a 6 legs. Yes. How many legs insect having? Insect having 6 legs. Okay. This is the all about characteristic of, and the next last one characteristic of animals is reproduction. Yes. What is mean by reproduction? Reproduction means, yes, reproduction giving a birth to the same one. Okay. Giving a birth to the same ones. Yes. Some animals are reproduced through by laying eggs, and some animals reproduce by direct giving a birth of young one. Yes, it's called as a reproduction. And what is mean by oviparous reproduction and what is mean by viviparous reproduction? Oviparous reproduction. Okay. First, oviparous reproduction. Oviparous reproduction means animal lay the egg and that hatch is called as the viviparous reproduction. Yes, some animal lay eggs to reproduce is called as viviparous reproduction. Sorry, oviparous reproduction. And what is meant by viviparous reproduction? Animals giving a birth to the young one is called as viviparous reproduction. Example of oviparous reproduction is hen. Yes, snake are the example of oviparous, and viviparous cow, buffalo, human beings are the viviparous reproduction. Okay, and the next is this is the all about the characteristic of animals, and next is the characteristic of human beings. What is the characteristic of human beings? It is a different from animal or it is the same to the animal? Yes, we will discuss here what is the characteristic of animal. Okay, first see characteristic of human beings. Okay, first characteristic is human beings have 2 legs and 2 hands. Human beings having 2 legs or 2 hands. They walk on a upright position. Okay. Yes. All animals are walk on 4 legs, and animals walk on up and human beings walk on 2 legs and upright positions. Okay. Next characteristic of human beings. Yes. Human beings live in their house. Yes, human beings live in house they build. Yes, human beings live in the house they build. Okay, next. Human beings speak many languages. Yes, human beings speak many languages. They can communicate their feeling to the other easily through the speech. Yes, human beings speak many languages and they can communicate each other through the speech. Next, human beings are giving a birth to the young one. Yes, human beings are giving to the birth of young one. Means it is the viviparous. Yes, human beings wear a woolen cloth during the winter. Yes, human being wearing woolen cloth in a winter and cotton cloth in a summer. Why? Why human being wear woolen cloth in a summer and cotton cloth in a winter? Because of human beings is the warm-blooded animals. They protect themselves with different types of a cloth. Yes, human beings are the warm-blooded animals. They protect themselves with a different type of a cloth. That's why human beings wear woolen cloth in a winter and cotton cloth in a summer. Okay, this is the characteristic of human beings. And what is the unique characteristic of human beings? Yes, what is the unique characteristic of human beings? First, yes, unique characteristic of human beings. Yes, a unique feature in the human beings is development of brain. Yes, the unique feature in a human beings is development of brain. Most animals have a brain. Yes, most of the animals have a brain, but they do not much develop. Yes, but they do not much develop. The human beings, the human brain is well developed. Yes, the human brain, this is the brain. Yes, this is a picture of brain, and the human brain is the much developed. Human brain can think, with the help of they create something new. Yes, human brain can think, and with the help of them to create something new. For example, human being can construct building. Yes, animal construct building, no, but human being construct building, speak many languages. Yes, invent many things because of they have unique feature of, yes, they have unique feature is brain. Yes, means human being having unique feature is the brain. Okay, and what is the difference between the, yes, what is the difference between the animals and human beings? Yes, what is the difference between animals and human beings? Yes, what is the difference between animals and human beings? Okay, see one by one. Yes, this is the first animals and first movement. Animal move from one place to another place with the help of four legs. Animal move from one place to the another place with the help of four legs, and birds with the help of, yes, with the help of wings, and fish with the help of fins. And what about the humans? Human beings walk with their two legs. Yes, human beings walk with the help of two legs. They walk, yeah, an upright position. Yes, they walk upright position. The hand and legs work independently. The hand and legs work independently. And what is mean? What is communicate? Yes, yes, animals can make different sound to communicate each other. Yes, and human beings speak many languages and communicate through the speech. Yes, reproduction. Animals reproduce through the oviparous and viviparous. And what about the human beings? Human beings reproduce through the viviparous, means they are giving to the birth of young one. And what about the food? Yes, what about the food? Animals eat plants or flesh of other animals. Human beings mostly eat cooked food. Yes, animal eat cooked food. No, and only human beings eat cooked food. They eat both plants and flesh of other animals. Okay. And next is the, yes, and last one is difference. Okay, now last one is the animal can warm-blooded and also cold-blooded. Human beings are warm-blooded. Okay, this is the whole about the difference between the animals and human beings. This is the difference between animals and human beings. Okay, thank you.